Really, really important, probably the most important thing you can get before a storm. Hey guys, Tish from Python Spawn. This week we're going to focus on emergencies, how to prepare your reptiles to go through the storm, you and your families. I'm going to focus on hurricanes because in the future I am going to do one for snowstorms. Because we just got hit by Henri and Louisiana just got hit by Ida, I figured this is a really good topic to just let you guys know how I prepared for the hurricane. All right, so come on out this time. Yeah. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to tell you guys, secure everything. And I mean everything. Enclosures, your room, if it's out here, like you would definitely try to secure it as much as possible. Make sure the windows don't break or anything like that. And secure all your animals. All of them. Every single one. Inventory all of your animals. Very important, guys. You gotta know if you have an escapee. Very important. So the next thing I'm going to tell you guys, if there's a hurricane, you will know in advance. You'll know way in advance. So I highly advise you feed everything prior to the storm hitting, or hurricane, or whatever it is that's gonna hit, snowstorm, whatever, and give everything water, extra water. If you could do extra water, give them extra water, just so that's one thing less you have to worry about. Another thing I want to tell you guys to do, because you're gonna be so overwhelmed when the storm is done, well, before, during, and after the storm, that you want to just get all of the preparation out in the beginning. So please, guys, go in and clean your enclosures, so that's one thing less you have to do once the hurricane hits, because obviously, or any type of storm, obviously there's going to be a cleanup process. So you have to be able to put that as a side burner, and I hate to say it like that, but I'm going to say it like that. You want to prep your animals beforehand, so that you can worry about, your life and how your family and your home is standing, how, if there's any work that needs to be done or anything like that, at least your animals are taken care of, if you know what I mean. Really important, guys. And of course, the really important thing to me, so I'm gonna piggyback off of the last thing. I'm gonna show you guys. Yes, I like this. It's a little tiny thing here. So I would highly recommend you get backup food. So I said feed everything in the last thing. This is my version of backup food. So obviously, if you are a person that feeds live, I highly suggest you get frozen thawed before a storm, because at least you'll have a backup. Yeah, maybe not all your animals will eat, but you'll have something to offer them. I highly recommend you have backup. So go to your local reptile store or wherever rodents are sold and get some frozen thawed. And for like bearded dragons and other reptiles, this is a great selection. I have this stuff after just for storms, things like that. Obviously none of it is opened. It has a really long expiration date, 2024. 2025. Like, this stuff is for an emergency. I always keep it in stock for my bearded dragons, my leopard geckos, my blue-tongued skink. Obviously she has this food. Like, it's really important, because yeah, you may lose power at your house, but remember, you also have to consider that the pet store or the reptile store may have also lost power. So you may not be able to get there. Not to mention, if people run out of gasoline at the gas stations, they can't get to work. So guess what? You already have it at home. So try to get as much freeze-dried stuff as you can with a really long expiration date. Just planning ahead is a really important thing. Okay guys, lastly, really important, probably the most important thing you can get before a storm, whether it's a hurricane, earthquake, whatever well, you can't really predict an earthquake, but you know what I mean, before a storm. So, generator. Doesn't have to be anything as fancy as this. My first snowstorm, it actually, my electricity went out, and this is when I bought this thing. If you're gonna get this, there's propane and there's gas, and a combination of both. So be sure that you figure out which one you want. I have gas, so if you have gas, you could always bring, I would recommend getting 2 backups. So I have 10 gallons right here, and propane, you can get an extra tank. So that is like the most important part of this list. Well, it's not really a list, but a go-to. All right, generator, guys, must have. All right, so this is the end of the video. I think this was a really important video to put out on YouTube. When I went to look for what I needed, I kind of didn't find anything. So I'm really happy that I could at least try to help anybody that's about to go through a storm or who has went through a storm. It's really sucks. It's really scary. I've been through it myself with my electricity going out, and it's just not fun. So at the very least, we can prepare ourselves with our reptile care. So yeah, it sucks that Ida just hit Louisiana, and my prayers go out. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below, hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Be safe. So I wanted to get out of here for the next clip, but it was much easier getting in. So, yep. Yeah. Gotta set that back up. Ow. Oh, yeah, just keep filming, Vinny. Yeah, that's cool. Ow.